right. And we're live. What is good, Rooted fam? We're not here to rob you. We just got some good news from quarantine land. We've got some fresh face masks. It looks like Brent locked up there a little bit. But there we go. Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Brand new. These are going to come free with every purchase while supplies last. Alright, folks, we know a lot of places now they're requiring some sort of mask or face protection. So if you don't have one and yet you're using CBD anyways and you need some more, go ahead and order it. We're going to pop one of these in the mail for you.
I like them too. They're actually made from like the same as a t-shirt material. They come from Bella Canvas. So they make like a lot of really nice t-shirts, and they're kind of like that ice thin material. I will say that I've washed mine a couple times now. And it's better not to put it in the dryer.
You get a little shrinkage.
Well, it kind of wrinkles it a little bit. Like it rolls it.
Okay.
A little bit, cheers.
Cheers.
Whiskey Wednesday.
All right. Yeah. What are you drinking on?
A Victor's product. If I knew how to say the name without sounding ignorant, I would say it.
Something about Michter's, though, huh?
Yeah, it's good. It's 108 proof. It is their declaration.
Nice.
It's what their original.
That looks good.
Distillery name was. Yeah, Bombergers.
Nice. I've got some Weller rye.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, I'm excited to get these masks, man. It's been nice. Actually having them. I didn't have a mask prior to this because I couldn't find one that fit my face.
Yeah. And these, what's cool about these? So there's two different holes. One of them, this is where I'm rocking it. I'm rocking it on this outside hole. I've got a pretty big face as well.
It's the same one that I have too.
Yeah. But if you've got a smaller face, or if you're a kid or a youth or something, or you want to give one of these to your child, it's got a second hole there for your ear to go through.
Absolutely.
And you just strap those in on both sides around the ears, and then boom, you're meeting requirements to shop at Costco now.
And then that's with every purchase you get one of those, and then any purchase over 75 gets the CBG free hand sanitizer as well. So
that's right.
One purchase of a 2,400 milligram Earthy Brown is going to get you that, the hand sanitizer, and a mask for all normal price. Even if you have a discount code, be sure to type that in. You're still going to get everything.
Yeah.
As long as it's over
75 or
75, and you get that free hand sanitizer. So
yeah, the quarantine special. We're we're trying to put some of these things out there and just help any way we can. A lot of folks are being affected by this, and when you do go out of your home, you want to make sure you're safe. So if we could help out even in the slightest way, that's all we're trying to do
but
here.
These aren't N95s. We're not taking away from anything that the healthcare workers are in need of.
Right.
This is coming from the Bella Canvas is from right here in the U.S. too. So these are made in the U.S. The material is, so you don't have to worry about that either. But it was crazy with Derby weekend. We did a Derby without a Derby.
Yeah. Do you have a mint julep?
Actually, I was drinking vodka lime.
Ah, okay.
So a little weird for probably the first Derby or the first Saturday in May at least.
Yeah.
That I didn't have some kind of Kentucky product. So.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, Derby. Yeah, it's definitely different without it. And Thunder would have already happened. We would have had a nice chow wagon.
Yeah.
So as far as rescheduling those have you heard, is Derby still on for?
Yeah. So they set a date for September. Actually Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
So it all depends. I don't know if they're going to do the chow wagon or anything, but at the very least, they're going to run at least with no spectators. So it is kind of interesting to see what's going to happen, and as far as a Derby without fans, like how crazy is that?
Right, yeah. That would be probably almost as weird as like those basketball games that were going on with nobody in the audience for a while.
Yeah, that was a little weird. The conference tournaments and all that, but
yeah, that was.
I think everything's slowly starting to come back this weekend. I think there's a UFC fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think that. Am I good?
Yeah. I paused you there for a second. You're back though. There's a UFC fight this weekend.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be the first one back, and I think that that's only going to be like 4 people in the ring together, so it will be interesting to see.
Nice.
Going to be the first sporting event back.
Of course, they would be the first.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, it's two people. I guess test them again, and
right.
Then let them go at each other.
Are they going to do it on the island?
No, I don't think they're doing it on Dana White's island.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's in Florida, maybe.
Okay.
Florida's open back up.
Yeah. Florida is opening. I know a few states are starting to kind of trickle back open.
Which they should be.
Yeah, for sure.
It's time to get people tested and get back to a little bit of kind of normalcy or whatever the new normal is or whatever all that is. But
yeah, I think it like going forward, like a lot of these rural areas and stuff. It's it's silly to keep some of them locked down still if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you've had like one case or something or no cases in your county. So yeah, hopefully those start opening back up, and I'm looking forward. I know like for example, my massage therapist is opening back up under very strict guidelines and stuff, but it's good to see those things starting to pop back up, those comforting things.
I'm ready to get my haircut again. I'm ready to get some of the shag off me.
Yeah. Everybody's hair's looking a little rough now,
Yeah. My dad said something like the last time everybody was shaggy and wanted to stay indoors and wanted to do all this was back in the 70s. So
yeah,
our gas prices being as low as they are and all that.
Yeah, it's true. It does kind of parallel that a lot.
Yeah. But as far as everything, man, just kind of been living life. It's, I'm ready for us to be able to hang out and do the Ruger Report live and bullshit and be able to talk and everything. Definitely want to throw Happy Mother's Day out there. That is this weekend. Everybody loves CBD, even your mom.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe more than anyone.
Yeah. Especially right now with the kids at home. If you're a mom, you got the kids at home not going to school. Oh my gosh, your mom would love some CBD. Let me tell you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe just some of the topicals or a little bit of everything. But
yeah, I'll tell you what, my mom's loving it. I've got 2 younger brothers that are both in school, and man, she's on it. She loves it. during this whole quarantine and whatnot. You know, she's really she's really
upped her cannabis use.
Yes.
CBD use.
Yeah. She's really grown fond of cannabis through this whole quarantine thing.
Oh yeah, definitely bumping it up. The orders have still been coming in on Rooted. Thank y'all to everybody. You know, we love y'all. We appreciate it. We're definitely looking forward to where we can hang out, you know, be with y'all again and do some fun stuff and actually have some stories, because I feel like I'm running out and I'm repeating now because there's not much to say. It's like, what did you do today? I cut the grass. You know, I drank a beer. I watched Andy. You know,
right.
Not really a big variance, and you know, it's like switch out cutting the grass for like going on a bike ride or taking Apollo for a walk.
Right.
You know. We will have some news next week about the Mount Washington Farmers Market that we're doing.
Excited.
We're going to actually sit down and the state has to run the meeting and kind of tell us like what we're going to have to do to give samples. And, you know, I don't know if we're going to be able to do samples this year. Hopefully we can. If not, if it comes down to where it has to be like prepackaged or something like that, then maybe we'll make y'all some baked goods or something with the honey.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, for sure. We're not, or maybe even if it has to be like the gummies, and we'll put them in some packages before we get there, and you'll be able to take a gummy home with you, or something. We're still going to try to find a way, because since the beginning we've always been about testing the products before, and we've always kind of pushed is, you know, if you can't try it and see if you like it, then, you know, it's kind of hard for some people to actually justify spending the money, especially in this time.
Yeah. I mean, if it's something that you like, you feel a lot better too walking away spending $80 or something than you do hoping
even
that
40,
something's gonna work. Even 40.
20. Yeah, you don't have to jump right in. I mean, a lot of people when they start out, I was thinking today, what is your first memory of using CBD?
We had some honeybee CBD, and it was the first.
Right here by Commonwealth Extracts,
right? The first bottle that you ever brought back, and we were considering getting into the industry or whatever, and you're like, give it a try, let's see what it does. And at the time, I had been 0 THC for about a year, you know. I had been not using...
No alcohol either.
Yeah, I was not, I was completely sober. So, I mean, all my receptors were, you know...
on a different level.
Right. I was feeling everything. And I took maybe about 10 milligrams or something of the honeybee cherry flavor. It was awful flavor. But, you know.
The CBD was always great. The flavor, the honey was good. The honey.
Yeah, the honey was good. I think I tried the cherry first. And the first thing I remember, though, is just like my shoulders just kind of relaxing, and that's it. You know, that's about it. But I remember actually like feeling a little different. You know. Yeah. What's your first CBD memory?
When I first got introduced to John, and everybody, I can remember going out there and he let me try some of it. And he, one of the first people I talked to, do you remember Kenneth?
Yeah.
He was out there and he's like, man, I had this big bruise on my arm and and I put this topical on and it's already took the swelling down half and I was like, oh, really? And that's when my hands were really, really bad with eczema. And I can remember putting it on there and it like immediately started helping as far as just like the itching and everything. And it was only like 25 milligrams. It was like my body was starving. Right. Now, I can definitely say I was not,
Right. You had some cannabinoids flowing through your system already, but you didn't have any CBD.
Absolutely. And I mean, even to this day, like those topicals have just like completely kept me from having to go to skin specialist, or like,
being on steroids.
Yeah, or like any of that. And I really feel like it's helped my mental state a whole lot too at the same time of like, where I thought it was all about THC. Now since 3-4 years ago, the first meeting, that was it just kind of changed everything. I really think that it put us on a really cool path, and doing the farmers market the first year and not really knowing what the fuck we were doing, or like had no clue. We were just talking and nobody knew what CBD was. That's coming up here soon. I'm sure that there'll be a Facebook memory here soon of like Ruda's first setup at the farmers market or whatever.
Yeah, that is coming up.
That kind of put us on a really cool path too, because that was, even just doing the farmers market by itself was.
Yeah. We got to meet a lot of cool people that we resonated with, and that were on similar paths to us, and
we probably wouldn't have met them without being at a market,
Right.
I wouldn't have crossed paths in any other way,
Right. Yeah.
That's what I kind of miss most about like everything that's going on, is just having the human interaction. Like, I'm one of those people that feeds off energy of other people, and usually I feed positive, even if you're negative, I'll find some kind of positive,
Right.
Kind of missing that these days, of just, being in an environment where everybody's coming to like spend money in a local place, because every kind of market we do is always about like local stuff. So
yeah, and it's a little harder to do now. I mean, you were just saying before we started, Douglas Loop is still open and operating. But, man, it sure will be awesome once all the other farmers markets get up and operating too, because I can't make it over to Douglas Loop every Saturday, and I would really like to have all my locally grown veggies. I was on a big microgreens kick last year, so I'm looking forward to that again. The microgreens from Kroger that were grown in Florida just don't taste as good as Andrea, I think that was her name, up the way in Mount Washington. They just tasted better. They had better vibes. So I'm definitely looking forward to that too.
Have you tried reaching out to them since the market or anything?
No. Life's gotten busy. I don't know. I don't think I got their contact info.
I bet we've got a card somewhere. We got so many of them.
Yeah. Hopefully they're still going. Yeah.
But as far as everything goes, though, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Cheers to a good week. We're coming out of Derby week. Time to get strong.
Yep.
Get ready for the summer.
Yep. Open things back up. Let's be smart, but at the same time, let's start ramping things up and get ready to start the world back in motion.
Absolutely. We can't wait to see y'all. The first event that we have going on, we will let y'all know for sure. Hopefully the idea that we talked about in the last week, we haven't really sat down and gone too much farther on it, but we do have something cool in the works. So
yeah. Stay tuned.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. See y'all next week.
See you next week. Place your orders. You're going to get a free mask. And for orders over $75, you're going to get CBD CBG hand sanitizer. So
keep out. We might throw a coupon code out there this week too.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Follow us on the stories. You see that coupon code on there. As always, we love you, Rooted fam. Good night. Stay tuned. And we'll see you soon.